Hello, welcome back to the We Are City Charlton FC 26 career with Manchester City. Last season, or last episode out, I mean. What an episode we had. Look at that. Look at those results. We didn't concede a single goal in March, and we won every single game. A 2-0 win over Palace, a 4-0 win over Fulham, a 3-0 over Leicester, a 2-0 over Celtic, and a 1-0 over Chelsea. And today's episode is looking good as well. We're going to kick things off for the game against Celtic in that second leg at home, only 2-0 up, so not entirely confident we'll just fly through. We can be inconsistent at times. It's then Brentford away from home, which we'll play as well. Moving things on, we've got Chelsea away in the FA Cup. Quarterfinals we'll play. Newcastle at home. I think we'll probably play that one as well. There's going to be quite a few games, and maybe some Champions League games get thrown in here as well. Well, there's not long of the season left, and there's not too many episodes left either of Season 5. Looking to try and do a lot better, but this month's been great. Let's end the month really good. If we can get a win, clean sheet against Celtic, the same against Brentford away from home, I'll be very happy. That's been probably our most successful month of the season in March. Well, we do have a 2-0 lead over Celtic, so I'm going to rotate things slightly. A few little changes. Udogie comes in for Nuri. O'Reilly's in for Anderson. We've got Foden up top, Sullivan in for Sheki, and also on the right-hand side, McAdoo comes in for Antoine Semenyo. Novani Diamande in that defensive line there on the bench. Sangare will probably come on at some point. But yeah, more sort of rotates out a little bit. We're 2-0 up. We don't want to be too comfortable, though. Think we're too comfortable and then throw things away. Etihad Stadium, Manchester City versus Celtic. 2-0 lead in the Champions League. First leg of this round of 16. And this is the Celtic side. Well, they went down to 10 men in the last one. Suspended, of course, will be Kieran Tierney. It's Maeda, Lukovic, and Nygren, the front three. Paul Bernardo, Engels, and Holm, the midfield three. It's Galano at left back. Austin trusty partners, Carter Vickers, an All-American defence there. Van Beek at right back. And Zhao in goal. On the bench, you've got Johnny Nis, Tate, Johnny Kenny. Alec Wishru came on. He was very good. Very good when he came on. Ruselev, Osmand, Lee, Scales, and Sinalso as well. Rodri, McAdoo, Rodri, Cavan, O'Reilly, Sullivan again, McAdoo, Trem, on to Noosa! What a save! And Noosa can't put in the rebound. Trent robbed of an assist there. Vincent Kompany's giving time to settle. Trent in. What a ball to Foden! What a ball in by Trent. Trent is still carrying that knock, unfortunately. Rodri. O'Reilly. Udogie. Udogie! Oh! Another chance wasted. Back onto O'Reilly. O'Reilly drives. Back out to Udogie. Rodri. Udogie, Rodri again. Foden. Sullivan! Off the post by Cavan Sullivan. Well, 2-0 up in aggregate. Should be about 10-0 today after this first 45 minutes. Got quite a lot of players that can play left back, but maybe not right back. 1-2 by Noosa. Foden. Into Noosa, what a ball. Noosa! Wide of the post again. Shaky a lot of time. Wide here. Udogie, great play by Udogie. I think he's been a very good signing, Udogie. A very good signing. Oh, Verbruggen! First goal conceded of the month, and Bart Verbruggen does that. That is terrible. Full control, and Verbruggen does that. Terrible by Verbruggen. I'm half thinking of subbing him off for that. Cavan. Semenyo. Back to Cavan. Back onto Semenyo here. Sangare! Good defending by Carter Vickers behind for a corner. I just can't believe that. Our first goal of the month conceded. Diamande! Oh. He wins so many headers, but how many does he actually put in the back of the net? To Celtic, some good players in there. Well, they haven't been good today. We've literally gifted them the chances they had. Gifted them that goal. Minutes remain. Udogie, good challenge again by Destiny Udogie. Oh, and he's had his pocket picked. It's poor from Udogie. Kusanov. Chance! There you go. 2-2. And that is why this Manchester City side probably won't goal away anything this season. That is why. I cannot believe it. Can't put the ball in the back of the net. Gift them a goal. punished in the second, and Celtic take us to extra time at the Etihad. What are we doing? What is this team doing? Rodri. Shiki. Anderson. Shiki again. Shiki again! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. They're going to take us to penalties here, Celtic, and give themselves a chance, surely. It feels like it's going that way. McAdoo. Around the outside. Brilliant from McAdoo. McAdoo to the far post. Sangare with the header and blocked away. And behind. Now, still 2-0 down. And it's going to second half extra time. Doggy another good challenge here, and he gets it away to Shiki. Antoine Semenyo makes that run. Into Sangare. Back onto Semenyo. And Antoine Semenyo saves. Sangare on the rebound. And the youngster Sangare, on his 4th appearance in the Champions League, scores in extra time to give City the lead. 2-1 down in the day. We lead now in aggregate. A fantastic goal from Sangare. Verbruggen can celebrate, he has to. He's been poor. Sangare. Shiki. Semenyo. Sangare's in again. Sangare! 2-2! And the young Frenchman off the bench has said, I have arrived. Make me your key man. Brilliant from Sangare. Make me your key man, he says. Well, off the bar and in. Well, we've been struggling in front of goal today. Sangare off the bench doesn't. A 2-2 draw is enough. Referee will blow the full-time whistle surely now. City 2, Celtic 2, we go through. Sangare the hero, but we made that way more difficult than it needed to be. I'm not happy. Well, lots of injury news here. Big injury news. So, first one is Seven Ipan has returned to training, which is good to see. Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to have for just 5 days. So that's not too bad. And Erling Haaland also has returned to training for the last month of the season or so. And still 1 point behind the Premier League title race, but with 8 Premier League games remaining, things are certainly heating up. That just might mean that we come away with the title. United have been dropping points. Arsenal not that far behind either. Brentford away for us. Leeds away for them. Or Leeds at home it will be for them. Arsenal play Liverpool at Anfield. That's probably them dropping points. That's good for us. This is Simon Hill with against Brentford today with some big change acts in there. Livramento comes in for the injured Trent Alexander-Arnold. Diamande comes into partner with Kaba, and a doggy at left back. He was great against Celtic, I thought. Rodri Anderson back in that midfield too with Shirky in the 10. Semenyo off the left today with Carrizo off the right, and Sangare gets his start. He deserves it through the middle. Phone on the bench with Noosa, both were poor in front of goal, as was McAdoo and Sullivan as well. They got O'Reilly, Aitnuri, Kusanov and Vardiel there as well. So GTEC Community Stadium, Brentford the side we take on. They're having a reasonably decent season. I don't think they're in a relegation battle. I mean, they've got some really top players and they've become quite a top side in the Premier League. A bit of a powerhouse of this competition with the signs they've made in this particular save. So on the bench is Val Marson for Brentford. It's Rico Henry, Malambo, 85 rated, Castellanos, Ayer, Darmsgaard, Kamada, Trevitt, and also Gilles Jacobs. So it is Keller in goal. Vandenberg at centre-back with Mario Giller and Nathan Collins down at back 3. Yamaluk and Konak hold the midfield 2 with Amrabura on the right side, 85 rated, the wing-back. And Kevin Shard on the left, 83 rated. It's then Fabio Carvalho in the 10 with Victor Osimhen and Mohamed Amour up top. What a front line, what a team that is. Semenyo into the box here. Shirky on the strike. Good save by the keeper. Kelly with power. Livramento, brilliant from Tino. Good defending. Rodri into Carrizo. Shirky. Sangare. Well worked, Mark Carrizo here. Top to Shirky here. Shirky on the chest, the shot. What a save by Kelleher. Try and whip this one in a little bit. Shirky in, Rodri there, Collins. Semenyo! How's he missed? Shirky to Semenyo. Semenyo again! Oh, off the crossbar! Semenyo again! Oh, Semenyo cracks the bar. Okay, but nice ball again, Semenyo. Sangare is quick, the young Frenchman. Into Shirky. Oh, Shirky still! Shirky still! Ryan Shirky for Manchester City. He's 11th of the season. Got a little bit lucky. I was looking to try and switch that to Caritho at the far post. He was arriving. You can see him here. Comes back to him. Good feet. Then to Keller's positioning's poor. Livramento. Great hold of the ball there. Anderson. Semenyo. Beautiful. The doggy. Semenyo. Semenyo. Back to Sangare! 2-0 City. Really good finish by Sangare. Very, very good play from Antoine Semenyo there. Very good finish by Sangare. Semenyo just touched it on his back. Then he beats Vandenberg in the air. Pulls it back at the right time to Sangare. And that's a very nice finish, by the way. Shirky. Sangare. Semenyo. Drive Semenyo. What a ball to Caritho. Caritho! 3-0 City. The Argentinian scores off his right-hand side. He's first in the Premier League this season. Great assist by Antoine Semenyo as well. Well played again. Impressive. Rodri. Livramento on the overlap here. Tino. Sangare! He's got another one. Sangare! Come on! 4-0. Sangare again. 4-2 now for Sangare. And he's looking more like the player that we know he can be. And he's so much better with an actual centre forward, just being given licence to drop deep if needed. Sharda. Amora. Great feet. Osimhen, he's found! Vardiol, what a block! Brilliant from Joshko Vardiol and roll out to Semenyo. Carvalho. Pulling away. Vardiol and the others. Vardiol against Amora. Oh, Vardiol poor. 4-1. Absolutely crap defending from Vardiol there. And Brentford pull on back 4-1. Amora scores. Against Livramento now. Giving away to Anderson. And to Rodri. Foden. Cavan. Back on to Rodri. Foden. Caritho. Foden's in. Foden's in here! Oh, what a goal from Phil Foden that is. Carefully rolls it under the goalkeeper for 5-1. Only 6th this season, Phil Foden. Some real underperformers this year. He rolls it past Keller at the near post. Nice finish, 5-1. Vardiol away. Nusa. Nuri Nusa. And that is full time. City 5, Brentford 1. Sangare and Semenyo shine. Well, coming towards the end of the season, more injury news, which is positive. Jude Bellingham is now back in training as well. These players are working their way back, aren't they? Well, it's FA Cup's quarter-final time, looking to get to the semi-final. Chelsea face off against us. Chelsea have been very good against us in this competition. You've got Newcastle, Brentford, Sunderland, Swansea, and Man United, Watford. Well, it's the side we know with against Chelsea today. The side we know with against Chelsea today. Salson starts single. It's Livramento, Kusanov, Lekeba, and Nuri City's back 4. Roger the captain alongside Anderson in field 2 is Shirky in the 10. With Caritho off the right, Semenyo off the left, and Sangare through the middle. A bit of a similar side we've just seen against Brentford. On the bench, we've got Diamande, Udogie, Trent returns from injury, O'Reilly, Phil Foden, Noosa, Makedu, and Seven Naipan also returns from injury. He's on the bench today. So Stamford Bridge, Emirates FA Cup, Chelsea and City. One of these sides is going to Wembley to a semi-final here today. Let's hope it is us. Chelsea have been very good this season. This is the Chelsea side of the bench. They've got Nikolai Kosh, Caleb Wiley, Cole Palmer doesn't start again. Bertrame, Colwill, Estevao, he's on the bench as well. Jimmy J. Morgan, Dario Sugo, and Federico Di Marco. So it's a back 4. Youngson in goal. Starkey, Chalobah, Ake, and Hattalo back 4. No Ruben Diaz in the squad. Caicedo and Lavia in the midfield 2. With Garnacho in the 10 once again. Gisson on the right. Ritchie on the left. And Liam Delap through the middle. Force that pass through, didn't do. Gisson, Garnacho. Delap, Kusanov, good strength, good skill from Kusanov. I don't know how a free kick's gone Chelsea's way for that, but it has done. Garnacho over the wall, and a good save from the goalkeeper here on his side. Expect to win it. And Delap pick up a bit of a knock here for Chelsea. Oh, what a shot by the head of Trevor Chalobah. Delap, blocked! Oh, blocked into the back of that to give Chelsea the lead. What a start for them. Rodri, Anderson, Sangare, Semenyo, Nuri, in towards Sriyan Shirky, and City equalise through Shirky. Good ball in by Nuri, a good finish by Ryan Shirky to give City an equaliser. Good play from Semenyo again. Nuri in, and Shirky is there. Seems close to get it up and over the wall. But he's going to try it, Shaki. Shaki! What a free kick from Ryan Shaki! 2 goals today for him. 2-1 Manchester City. Save that one. You can't. 2-1 Manchester City are in front of the FA Cup quarter-final here. And Ryan Shaki gives us a lead. What a finish that is. 2 for him today. On Semenyo won the free kick. He's on one as well, Semenyo. Shaki back through to Semenyo. Brilliant. Semenyo saved. Carith on the rebound, cleared away. Shaki. Sangare. Wide. Shaki's gone, but he's offside here, Shaki. Or is he? I think he's on. Shaki! Off the post. Pushing over the foot in. Aitnuri well played. Back to Samu Soers. Off Lakaber. Off the post by a lap. Okay. Get that away. Oh, good play. Just another cross. Palmer. Livramento can't stop it. Missed by Palmer. Pulled back out and rolled in by the lap. 2-2. Estevao is on as well now for Chelsea. All the big boys, come on. How's this got him? Oh, Rodri's got to get across better there. Palmer's always going to put it wide to Estevao here. Anderson chasing on Lavia. Anderson takes it off him, Sangare. Anderson. Back through to Sangare. Youngster. Sangare! Sangare has been absolutely class this episode. And he's done it again. He's just about to come off. They changed that front line. And Sangare goes and scores. Anderson. Super Anderson again. Win it back. Little 1-2 with Sangare. What a finish by the Frenchman. You think, is he going to miss it? He's got his shooting boots on at the moment. He's found his feet. Just on past him. Against Lakaber. No one gets past Lakaber at the moment. Oh, Noosa! Gasson blocks Aitnuri away. Anderson on to Foden. Noosa. Naipan, full-time whistle goes. An FA Cup semi-final is happening for Manchester City and Vincent Kompany's side. Big win in the end over Chelsea. Sangare, the hero again. Well, the calendar has changed up a little bit because we were going to play a FA Cup game, or a Premier League game actually against Newcastle, weren't we, up next after that FA Cup game against Chelsea. But no, the Champions League quarter-finals has been drawn. We've drawn against Atletico Madrid to end the episode with a game against Atleti away at the Stadio Metropolitano. That's going to be difficult against not Simeone's side anymore, but we know what sort of football, the sort of team Atleti are. They give us lots of really good games over the past 5 seasons of this series, and it looks like they're going to do another one here today. Well, this is something we're dealing with against Atletico Madrid today. Big things, big news on the bench is that Erling Haaland is back. He is on the bench today. He's back from his injury, working back towards fitness. Not Matt Sharp, of course. He's on the bench there with Livramento, Aitnuri, Vardel, Kusanov, O'Reilly, McAdoo and Phil Foden. Phil Foden, who's unhappy. He's unhappy that he didn't start the previous game against Chelsea. He's unhappy that he's not starting more games for Manchester City. Now, I looked at our top 3 most played players this season. Verbruggen is top. Second is Shirky, tied with Phil Foden with 41 games each. And Phil Foden still is unhappy. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on with Phil Foden there. But he is unhappy at the moment with his involvement in the City side. So I've dropped into the bench today. Seven Naipan is going to start up top. It's going to be because Sangare, unfortunately, Sangare is tired, very tired after that Chelsea game. In the start of the episode, but he doesn't start. Semenyo on the right, Newson on the left, and Shirky in the 10. Anderson and Rodri in the midfield, 2. It's Diamande and Lakaber again, with Trent back in at right back, a Doggy at left back. But yeah, Naipan up top, Haaland off the bench possibly, Foden on the bench, and unhappy Phil Foden. And there's a former Manchester City man in that team as Omar El Hilali arrives this game against Atletico Madrid. Atleti once again. We've known them so many times. We've played in the Champions League final. We've played them so many times. The Stadio Wanda Metropolitano against Atleti. Conor Gallagher captains them. So 4-3-3 for Atleti. On the bench is former City man Edison. They've got Jonathan Tah, Luis Miley, Giacomo Raspadori, Peter Bakker, Thiago Almada, Carlos Martin, Warren Zaire-Emery and David Hanko. It is Udek, 91 rated in goal. Omar El Hilali, former City man at right back. Simakan, Xabi Albledo and also Ruggeri in the back 4. Cardozo, Pablo Barrios and Conor Gallagher in a very mobile energetic midfield three is Pulisic, 96 rating Mosquera, and Alex Baena at the front three. That side is special. Diamande away, Rodri, well played, Shaqiri. Anderson, Rodri, Shaqiri. Oh, late one by Conor Gallagher on Ryan Shaqiri. It's got to be a yellow card, this. Sliding goes the captain. There's no way he avoids a yellow here. It's a yellow card for Conor Gallagher. Semenyo. On to Trent here. Far post. Noosa! 1-0 Manchester City. An assist for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fantastic ball across the box. And there is Antonio Noosa at the far post to tap it in. Great ball by Trent. Good run. And Antonio Noosa is there. Right place, right time. Anderson. Oh, Noosa gives it away. Mosquera. And he's Baena! And it's 1-1. It's crap from Noosa. And Atleti equalise. Very poor from Antonio Noosa. Both sides got very high quality midfield and defence. And finding it difficult to break each other down. It's terrible from Anderson. Mosquera. Ball past Lekeba. Mosquera 2-1. Anderson with a bad pass. And Mosquera goes through and scores. Lekeba beat him. Not good enough, City. Good finish. What a side they are. What a side they are. We're going to make changes. Into the fullback here. El Hilali. Former City man. They know each other so well. Semenyo. Naipan. Anderson. Rodri. Foden. Shaqiri. Oh, pass it or shoot. Tried to pass it. He didn't do either. Semenyo into Naipan here. From Simican away. Anderson. Shaqiri. Rodri blocked and into Rex hands. The doggy. Semenyo. The doggy. Semenyo. The far post. Foden. Shaqiri. Why is he not going to Haaland? Semenyo. In behind here. Haaland off the bench! Haaland does it again! Erling Haaland! What is that? 3 minutes on the pitch and he scores an equaliser in the UEFA Champions League. What an appearance, what an impact from Erling Haaland. What a player. Off the bench, minutes in, and Haaland scores. Over the top by Semenyo. What a ball. Semenyo's been brilliant. And look at this, Erling Haaland's in. Through the legs of the goalkeeper, Rek. Wow. Hardly been on the pitch today. Look at the impact he makes straight away. His first shot a goal. Welcome back, Erling Haaland. We're going to end the episode with a 2-2 draw of Atletico Madrid. What a ball by Semenyo. What a finish from that man, Erling Haaland. A fantastic result in the end, a 2-2 draw away at Atleti. They'll be frustrated. City keep things level going into that second leg. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Erling Haaland is back. And that might be the biggest moment of our season so far. That big man being back in this City side and scoring straight away. If you want to see these videos extended early, join the WSD Members Club. Trust me, it's worth it. We'll see you guys next time.